Hello and welcome back to another episode of my FM21 Career Save with Norwich City. We start a new season. I think it's the third season now at Norwich, and there's been a huge transfer. We've sold a player for £200 million, and I tried to keep him. I even tried to keep him. I didn't want to sell him for £200 million, but he really wanted to go. I promised everything, but I promised him the world, and he still said no. So yeah, £200 million to Barcelona. I think we know who it is. It's Isaac Sabel. Yeah, bang on 200 million. I think like 10 million goes to Sabel or whatever. But yeah, he's now at Barcelona, and yeah, incredible player. Obviously, incredible for us, especially last season. So a bit gutted, especially like this season. I wanted to like really kick on for the title, try and dethrone Man City's legacy in this save. And it's going to be a lot harder with him not in the squad, especially now with Champions League football, our debut season in that. But Barcelona, fair play to them, they're just dominant in the league, and their players now. I mean, I think like Claudio Dar obviously is their captain still, incredible player. I think they've just won the Copa America as well. Claudio Dar led them to another success. Yeah, Barcelona have really good players, but the fact that they got Claudio Dar and Isaac Sabel playing together, that's a good dream for me. I mean, I would love to be able to manage them, but I think this save is coming towards an end anyway. But yeah, I mean, Argentina, they've done so well. 2 Copa Americas now, and yeah, they got obviously Rodri Murdoch, Claudio Dar, who's it? Ricardo Candy. I tried getting him from Chelsea, and like 120 million. They're still saying no now, and he signed a new contract, so that's dead in the water. And they got Gramajo, Isaac Sabel, obviously. Vegas, like obviously in the midfield now. He's playing a few more games for them, which is quite good. But yeah, Argentina look like a really good, it's probably a better side now since I've left. Better players anyway. But yeah, what have we done with the money anyway? We've got a few youngsters I'll go over now. I'll talk about them later. But yeah, as you can see, Isaac Sabel out, and then it's just a few loans going out. But I picked the teams carefully because sometimes loans can be a bit difficult. They don't improve much, but yeah, good training facilities and plenty of first team football. And Omar Andres is going to, I think, League 2 in Spain, yeah, second division of Spanish football. He should get plenty of game time. He's only 18, so just getting on the pitch is going to help him. Ed Harrison, who I'm not sure if he's going to be amazing, but reports say, the reports say that he could be. So yeah, I'm going to give him another spell out on loan, dropping down a division, maybe just get the confidence up. Carl Borg at Swansea, and also Cameron Riley at Swansea as well, who I'm going to keep an eye on. So yeah, he's someone that I really want to develop, and I think I moved him into midfield because of his pace is quite low. So yeah, we'll see how they do. But so far, we've made a few signings. This is the guy who I bought before we sold Sabel. Julia Antonio looks really good, and hopefully, I mean, it's a big ask for him to just replace Isaac Sabel, but so Mohamed's going to have to help that, and obviously Daniel Hernandez. But really good statistics for Santos, like 69 league games, 43 league goals. He scored a hat-trick on his debut for Brazil. They got to the final of Copa America, but lost obviously to Argentina. But he looks like a really good player. Let me know if you think that's a good replacement. He's on a lot of money, considering he came straight from Santos. He's on 200 grand. This guy was just a free transfer, and I just kind of like gambled because a few people were in for him, but load him out and hopefully make a profit on him in a year. Like 10 million wouldn't be too bad. I bought a centre back as well because we're going to try and play a new formation, but I really like our older one. I like how dynamic and just how like counter-attacking it was. But I got another one that's like really 3 at the back, possession based, and just it's to like dominate teams to the max. But I don't think we're good enough just yet. But this guy just turned 19, both for physical, mental. He's just incredible, I think. And yeah, I think he's definitely a centre back, obviously, but he's so talented that he can play probably a few positions. So he's in the team, and obviously another striker basically. So we've got 4 good strikers, I would say, or 4 strikers to keep an eye on now. Dejan Grumic, he looks really good. He's 18 as well. He just turned 18, so that's a really good stats for his age. He's only played a handful of games, but yeah, he's an international already, and he's someone to really keep an eye on, for sure. And then we've got some youngsters coming in like a year's time. Centre back, he hasn't got his, what's it called, work permit, but I think by the time he joins us at 18, he maybe will be in the Colombian side, and he looks like a really good player, 6'2", and yeah, really excited to see how he develops. Christian Torres as well, he looks amazing. I think. Let me know, both footed. He looks incredible, and the same story with him. So hopefully he can get into the national team and get his work permit. And then this guy, in a year's time, Gerardo Gonzalez, centre mid, is going to join us, and he looks absolutely amazing. So I think next season's like going to be that we win something next season, definitely, with the players that are going to arrive. But yeah, going to do our best this season. We need silverware, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a long time since we've won anything. But this is like the new formation. I'm not overly fussed on it just yet. Maybe Liberia's been a bit mad, but I like the fact that they obviously come forward quite often. Yeah. So yeah, three at the back, and like they're not the players I'd really want anyway to play the three. Like Marcelo will do an F, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this is the one we usually play. I think I will revert back to that, especially against bigger teams. But yeah, I thought I would show you, and that you can see much shorter, like possession based, potentially quite boring. Not boring, but like sometimes Spain play, and if it doesn't work correctly, it does kill games. But if it does work, it's absolutely brilliant, and you see some incredible football. So we'll flip between them this season, those two stats. But yeah, we'll get into the Liverpool game, first game of the season. I won't play Chelsea, just play the one. But we beat Man City 2-1 in the Community Shield, and I played that formation first half, and there was no highlight at all. They had a lot of the ball, Man City. We didn't get hold of it. And I flicked to this, and we got 2 goals, and we conceded in the last 10 minutes of the game. Ashley Hunt's been on international duty. He's played so much football that he needs a rest. I put him on holiday, then he got called up to the under 21s at the Olympics. So when he comes back, he needs a rest, like a 2-week rest. You can see already. Yeah, he could get a really bad injury. I want Alvarez to get out of here, Moreno, but they're proven quite difficult too. But yeah, Man City at Liverpool today. And Mazzella and advanced playmaker, I think, is a bit dodgy with this formation. I want Franco to maybe deep lie in, and maybe, I don't know, but yeah, obviously Diaz comes forward. But yeah, I think because it's Liverpool and at home, I'm not sure if we should just risk it. Maybe we should just risk it and see how it goes. Why not? Let's go for it. So I think that will be the lineup today. Yeah, I'm just scanning over. Daniel Hernandez, he's now going to be like the lead star. Should be anyway, to rely on, which is quite crazy. He's 20. Isaac Sabel was a good 24, but he's gone. Let's move on. Let's forget about him. So yeah, Liverpool today, massive game. I look forward to maybe the formation, but I feel like it might just be we're not scoring a score off it yet, because it is quite hard, because you have to be patient and stuff, and it's like a lot of good movement off the ball is needed, and it's not so chaotic as the other tactic where we just use our pace and power and talent to just destroy teams on the break. But yeah, we'll see how it pans out anyway. Okay, cool. I'm interested to see Diaz as a libero. I wouldn't really have him I'd have him as the left centre back, and maybe the young German centre back. I've forgotten his name, Fabian something. And then I would go out and look for a libero who's a bit more pacey, obviously, and just really attacking. But yeah, interesting to see how this tactic forms. And I think I've done the corners. Let's just see now, because they changed Gambala and Diaz. Yeah, beautiful. And Gambala, good job. I checked. Marcelinho whips it in, and that's the good thing about it. You can play really a lot of short passing, slow tempo football, but I like also being dangerous on corners, and we still got a physical side. Willy Gambala, Diaz. The units, and that's about it. Even Marcelo's below 6 foot, who plays in defence. As Liverpool look to react, and hopefully, I think we won't concede a lot in this formation, but I think scoring might be an issue if we don't click. As what a goal that is! I think he's offside, annoyingly. Yeah, it looked like we won't want the keeper lush then. but quite promising that they linked up. I mean, Daniel Hernandez needs to find a new partner, and even though he's Brazilian, they obviously understand each other. But yeah, offside. Gutted about that. That looked like a really smooth goal. As Ramsdale, our ex-player, gets the ball underway again, or the game underway even. I like Cabera. He's quite reliable, and yeah, but it'll be a test if he has to play this wing back to see if he's good enough. I'm sure he'll be able to hold his own. Camboala hoofs it into the middle. Oh, Hernandez has been put through a really good ball, and it's a good finish. I mean, we're absolutely tearing Liverpool apart. 6 minutes and 1 disallowed goal, 2 goals given. Marcelinho with a second assist of the game, and Daniel Hernandez gets his first goal of the campaign. Whoops, excuse me. Yeah, really good ball, and yeah, they're playing a high line, so I mean, it's good that we still. I know we probably haven't got familiar with the tactic just yet, but it's good that they can still be decisive and be direct, even when you're encouraging short passing. It doesn't mean like every single pass will be short, obviously. If they realise something, there's a better option, and it's some of their traits and stuff, and they got the ability, they're going to do it. Esmendo has the ball down his left hand side. Franco, I would love it if Franco has an incredible season, because he's 30, he's going to turn 31. You want him to have basically have a monster season or 2 now. Camboala just loves booting the ball away, doesn't he? It's a good defending. Diaz is doing that role really well, sitting between the 2 centre backs. I say that. Yeah, no, he is. I think maybe advanced playmaker and a Mazzella might be not the correct thing to do. Have to make sure that they drop back to get the ball off the defenders, but Diaz should be able to bring it out, and so should the other 2 defenders. As we get our 3rd goal, Juliano Antonio gets his first goal of the season. Didn't have to wait too long, did he? It's a good ball for Mondeo, who I'm really excited to see how he performs in this role as a left wing back, a complete wing back, even further up the field. And he's not disappointed. He's got an assist straight away, and yeah, what a performance so far. I feel like the players didn't get anywhere near as tired either. There's still a lot of pressing, intense pressing, all up the field, but we should hang on to the ball a bit longer. I mean, we're losing out on possession, but it's probably just an even game in that regard, not the scoreline. Because yeah, let's just look at the little out of possession. Obviously, it's very, very gegenpressy. Yeah, so, and we don't count. Obviously, we don't count when we get the ball, and much lower tempo. And yeah, they can get their breath back a bit, I suppose. Anyway, that's a really good start. I'm very happy. Keep it up, and hopefully we can keep a clean sheet and get another goal. 4-0 would be an amazing scoreline when you're 3-0 up. Get another goal just to show that you're still in the game and concentrating. As I'll probably take off the 2 midfielders. I think this is what we'll see how this performs now. A deep line playmaker with, let's just have a ball winner on support. I think normally, obviously, I have him on defend because we're quite attacking, but I feel like it's he'll need to come up and at least support the playmaker midfield. As Liverpool look to get an attack, they haven't been good at all. We've been really good defensively, because obviously the fullbacks, if they have time, they can get back and set themselves quite well. You've got 5 defenders, and the 2 centre mids will always drop in quite deep. No mistake, especially Vega. So it's really hard to break down if you've got really good ingest and throw. Kavira goes on the line. Liverpool slowly getting back into the game. Yeah, hopefully no way past that defence. And there's Hernandez. He's been put through again. Really good play. What a goal that is! What a goal! And they've linked up really well, the strikers. Daniel Hernandez with a classic finish of his. 2 goals for him now. yeah, really good play. Really exciting to see this team like this, to be honest. Marcelinho, we've got Chelsea next, and if we can get a positive result against Chelsea, then we're in business this season. Considering we played Man City, I know it's a Community Shield, but still to beat them is a massive thing. So yeah, and hopefully we don't let up here. Doesn't look like it. Can we recoup? I feel like I do like it when we have 3 players back and they're brilliant. But I like the fact like Vega and Basil can drop deeper. That's just extra bit of security. I say that, where are they? As Liverpool look to carve open our defence for the first time, they go for a long shot, and yeah, that's all they can really muster up at the moment by the looks of things. And of course, we will be counter-attacked on quite a bit because we'll get high up the pitch, and sometimes we'll lose the ball out of sloppiness and lack of concentration, really. But we should always have 3 back, so 3 back and Diaz maybe a little bit ahead of the defence. Vega with a good tackle. Can he win the ball again? We're going to press. Just shows it off a bit, and yeah, really good defending actually. I didn't think this formation would work in this game really. I thought we were going to have to switch at half time, maybe be a 0-0 or even 1 goal down. Don't concede. Oh, it's a good finish. Trent with an assist. It's a good goal. I think he's an Argentinian winger actually. I think he's in like the Argentina squad, but it's a really good goal to be fair. I think yeah, we'll just get a sub on. He hasn't made his debut yet. I'll wait until he can have like a full debut. I think. Yeah, I don't want to just bring him on and not be able to score in his debut. Who would like that? I think obviously Mohamed and Dejan will probably be like the Champions League starting duo. Obviously I'll mix it up and stuff, and like injuries, you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I like to try and keep maybe like, duos together, whatever it's called. Partners or links. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but combinations. Yeah, that was probably the word. We smashed Liverpool 4-1 the first game of the season. I'm absolutely over the moon about that. That's a massive result. And yeah, I mean, when you look back at the result, I don't know if the possession, I think it was like pretty even. They just edged it. Well, I mean, that is even. But yeah, their shots, I mean, most of them were probably outside the box, let's be honest. And we just absolutely destroyed them. Jurgen Klopp, yeah. So he got the better of you. 65. Wow. He's incredible, isn't he? Absolutely incredible. And Hernandez on form, of course. I mean, he it'd be nice for him to get more goals this season than he did last season. Which I think he should be able to do, especially in the league. Yeah, really, really excited for this season, and I can't wait. Obviously got Chelsea in a week's time, and I think we've got Man City in the league soon, so I'll probably come back for the Man City one. Hunt's going to come back from international duty and like a long summer, the Copa America, so he's going to have like 2 weeks off. So yeah, I think he should have time to recover. I think that's why his stats are going. I think he's just like dead, absolutely dead, poor guy. But yeah, I think I'm not sure about transfers. I'm really hesitant. I know we owe a lot of money to clubs still. We've got 205 million. But I feel like 80 million is not even our money. It's just like in the bank. So I feel like I'm gonna be careful. I don't want to have an over swollen squad. I want Alvarez gone, and Moreno. Moreno could do a job for a bit, but Alvarez would be nice to get rid of. I've been offering quite low now. It's more the fact that he can't agree with the team. Like teams are happy to pay like 25 million, set 20 for him. But yeah. Well, I think I'll leave it there anyway, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Give a like if you did, and if you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.